Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman Khan. We are here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. We've just witnessed Andrew Tabiti getting the victory in the ring with Marcelo here. We're getting their reactions. First of all, Andrew,
Yes, sir.
how do you assess your performance?
I think it was cool. I give it an A. I give it an A performance, B plus. I could have been throwing my hands more, but we got the job done. I went to the body, irritated with the jab. Show some boxing IQ for sure.
Marcelo, what did you make in between rounds as he was making adjustments there? His opponent seemed a little bit tricky in the sense that he didn't really want to provide much offense in there at times as well too.
Yeah, we noticed that he wasn't really throwing. So just like Drew said, Drew's the professional, man. He knows what he's doing in there. He knew how to adjust. He knew that he was looking for that little sneaky right hand. So we didn't give him the opportunity. He stopped him by hitting him, working that body. That's part of his game plan. He know what to do.
Andrew, is that like frustrating when you've got an opponent like that who doesn't want to there must be maybe from speaking from their sense, maybe a bit fearful of what's coming back from yourself, but is that frustrating to kind of fight a fighter like that, and eventually it must be nice to get that finish that you did?
Yeah, it's a little frustrating. Sometimes we call them guys, we call it trying to survive, just trying to survive for the, not to get stoppage, not to get stopped or knocked out, and, but we got the job done. Went to the body, and he ended up couldn't finish.
That indeed. Talking about how you set up that finish then, what were you seeing to set that up?
I was just going to the jab, just irritating with the fast jab. He's putting his hands up, so once he started putting his hands up more, I'll go to the body. And he just kept on going up and down.
Yeah. And then once he recognized that he was starting to gas out a little bit, he stepped on the tank himself and did what he needed to do.
Now, I'm from the UK, and in the UK we've got a plethora of heavyweights, rising heavyweights, established heavyweights. Do you look at the UK scene specifically and say, hey, there's a fighter I like, I want to fight him?
It's a lot of tough competition. Right now, I haven't really, I already made my mind if I want to compete at the top level heavyweight. That's something that eventually I want to do, but I have to gain the experience, But in the future, we decide what we want to do. The initial opponent was Tyrone Spong. He's a less experienced heavyweight, little small heavyweight. So I think that was a good opportunity for me to ease my way in there.
Do you anticipate that you'll fight Spong again, maybe before the end of this year?
I'm not sure. We're going to talk to the management team. If there's a better name that could come up, maybe someone at Bridgerweight, Oscar Rivas, or one of the guys with the title at Cruiserweight, like a Makabu or Breedis. I like that fight.
You mentioned Bridgeweight. I've got to be remiss if I don't mention Alan Babic. Have you seen him over in the UK? Alan Babic, the Croatian heavyweight?
No, I have no idea who that is. Yeah.
No worries, no problem. That's not a problem at all. If I just get your reflections on a couple of things. So it's actually your prediction. We've got the main event, massive main event. First of all, take me back to the first fight. When you saw it the first time, what did you see in Joshua Usyk the first time around?
The first fight, I was surprised. Usyk, he dominated. I don't think Joshua was in the right mind. I don't think he probably trained for that type of fight. He made some adjustments. I think the second fight, he's gonna come out better. He's gonna come out stronger, and it's about the right punching placements, and using the size and his advantages to beat Usyk.
Marcelo, you were close to Anthony Joshua, I believe, earlier in the week, and you gave him that the dog call, I think it was, the beast mode. What do you make of when you've seen him up and close? Do you feel he's different this time round?
Yeah, I definitely feel the intensity from him. So it's a lot different. Like we said, we was in his camp before, when Andrew Tabiti was working with him. And this time when I got close to him, man, I felt the intensity. I felt like he's ready, and I feel like he's going to bring it. He's not. It's going to be a show tonight. It's going to be some fireworks for sure. And lastly but not least, I love to do what I call beast mode call, and this is for all you fans out there. Andrew the Beast Tabiti, beast mode. Let's go.
Signing off. Thank you so much for speaking to Boxing Social. Much appreciated.